Hello there, Fadi, again from Discover Phoenicia, part of the Radio Phoenicia, the platform. We know all the Phoenician legacy has been concealed for many years, so now we're trying to find some bit of traces here and there. We are in Sfireh in Dennyeh, that's 1,000 meters above the sea level. We are on top of a hill that holds another big temple there that we will be having soon in addition to our video. I'm here in Sfireh temple that they used to call the Temple of the Hill. This is mainly Roman structures with an elderly addition of some unknown source. And you can see the difference between the limestone. You can see the edges. It's really apparent. It's like 2,000 years old. That's way, way, way older. Two calyces, the sun and the moon. This is so Canaanite. This is so Phoenician. Whenever you see two columns like this, two calyces, two elements, you are like 70-80% sure that it's already established before the Romans. So what used to be known as the holy place, the place for ceremonies, the place for sacrifices, mainly animal sacrifices, it has not been proved yet that the theory of the Romans used to say that the Canaanite Phoenicians used to do human sacrifices. This is actually the place. You can see, I'm sure if we dig here, we will find some more cavitations concerning this sacrifice, and of course some tunnels taking us all the way to this, the holy place of worship. This is a place of priests and monks of the Canaanite religion, of the Amorite people who used to live in these mountains. Look at this site. Now mainly humanized. That way is the Baalbek Valley, and that way is the Hermel Plains. You can find also Phoenician, Amorite, Canaanite traces. And below it is the temple. What they wrote down there is that the Etruscans, some kind of Arab tribe, helped do this. We are sure that the Etruscans haven't had this technology before the Romans came over. The only people who had it were the Canaanite Amorites and the Canaanite Phoenicians, the people of the Mediterranean. These are the relatives. So I'm not sure if it's some sort of re-civilization, some sort of changing point in history that they are adding to the Etruscan Arab tribes. I don't know, we're not sure about it, especially that we are in a very mixed society. But the traces of Canaanites and Amorite artifacts and carvings are really very obvious in this site. Not down there, actually here. It's a bit of a 15-minute walk here. This is the base of that castle. This is for military and for worship. As you know, the Romans, they respected all types of religions that they came over across their invasion to the Middle East. So they kept some traces of Canaanite temples, the Canaanite steles there, but they built over it as they did in Baalbek, as they did in Sfireh, as they did in Hermel, as they did in Batroun, everywhere. You can see the Roman structures, and beneath it, the Phoenician Canaanite ones. So the Romans, they already respected all the religions that was out there before they came over. And it's obvious that from this carving here, look at the limestone, look at the erosions on it. Get a bit closer. This is Thor. This is Thor Baal for the Canaanites. This is not Roman. And you can see from the erosion, you can see here from the edges, it's too different than that one. It's very different. Whenever you see this symbol, this is Canaanite. This might not be Canaanite Phoenician, but this may be Canaanite Amorite. The Amorite people that lived in the mountains and lived all the way to Syria were here. They worship Baal, and we have certain evidences of maybe a calendar. There's 20 of them here, and there's 19 of them here. I don't know, it has to be interpreted as some kind of timetable or as some sort of a calendar, a sun calendar. So our discovery, it relates back thousands of years before the Roman structure there. So it's very obvious that this is really different than this. Look, you can see the traces, you can see the machine traces that the Romans used to use in this structure. And there's a little quarry down there that they used. We will be having it soon and next to our video, so you can see what type of monument we have here on top of this magnificent hill at exactly halfway between Baalbek and the city of Arka and Tripoli and the Syrian coastline that used to be, of course, Phoenician. We will attach to this video some pictures from the other settlement down there. It's obviously Roman with a bit of more ancient structures beneath it, and there's a quarry down here that we will check how actually the Romans used it to use some block stones, kind of like the Baalbek ones, that it's actually, there's no studies concerning it. It is still a mysterious place, Baalbek, the Phoenician, and this place Sfireh, that is well known from the name, that it relates back way before the Romans came here. So guys, this is the quarry we were talking about. This is where they took all the rock cuts from. It cannot be actually dated, like precisely dated. In mainstream history, it is said that this is a Roman settlement, a Roman technique to take away the rocks out of a limestone area like this one. This is the quarry. These are the traces of technological intervention here. You can see you know how it's been cut and how these rocks were transported either that way or that way to the Roman temple. It is believed that it's an ancient technology used by the Canaanites and the Amorites to extract these type of stones, specific and very specific to the Lebanese mountains, this type of stone, with some stones that they brought over from Egypt, like basalt stones and granite stones. This is definitely older than the Roman Empire, and a direct proof to it is the settlement of El Hubla, or the pregnant woman, in Baalbek. You can see there the traces of masonry. They used to place wood here and there, like they clapped wood in there, and they used it as pulleys to lighten the weight of these stones so they can use it in other settlements. We are heading down now to the Roman temple. We will have a quick look to it, and we'll try to elaborate as much as we can concerning what was beneath the Roman temple. I thank you again. Subscribe to our channel. I will be having some more explorations, some more excavation sites we're going to, and mainly we will let you know of all the Canaanite Phoenician discoveries we have in Lebanon, proving back our civilization dating back to more than 5,000 years from now. Thank you. This is Fadi again, and I will see you soon.